6 feet away, social distancing interview is Dave Barrett, who is the CEO and president of Barrett Capital. It's good to see you.
Thank you, Leslie. It's great to be here.
This is very important for us to
Yes,
do
it
this,
is.
but we wanted to make sure that we brought you a good interview regarding finances. Now, Dave, you talk about that this is a good time for businesses to reevaluate their financial health.
I totally agree. I think this is a time where we've all had a little extra time to meditate, if you will, think about things, and it's a good time to just reevaluate your entire financial position. If that means updating your wills and trusts or getting your accounting all straight for the future, and certainly work out great savings plans so that you can eliminate some of the problems you'd have in the future by not having enough cash to live off of or whatever it might be.
Mm-hmm. Do you find that there's different needs for the smaller businesses, the larger businesses? How do they go about trying to reevaluate their health?
Well, at Barrett Capital, we work primarily with families, high net worth clients. We work with them as financial advisors, designing customized portfolios so they can, preserve and grow their investable assets. But we do work with some small businesses as well. And what's so important right now is so many businesses, as you know, have been devastated
Yes.
by not only COVID-19, but various things that have happened in the economy since then. And so it's a time to reevaluate, and many times people are working with restarts, retooling, complete pivot, change, adapt. And so, but what a great time to do that in the fact that interest rates are so low, and lawyers and accountants are just waiting to help small businesses to relaunch. So it's a good time to do all of that.
Mm-hmm. Excellent points. Excellent points. If you had a magic ball, what can you tell us about? What are you seeing? What kind of a forecast are you seeing for businesses as we move kind of past this COVID-19?
Well, we are in a little bit of a COVID-19 uncertain sort of marketplace right now.
Right.
Once we get that wrapped up, and hopefully it'll happen with remedies and vaccines and all that, and it could be months and hopefully not years, but certainly months. But in that period of time, it is a good time to move forward. And the other thing we talked about earlier, Leslie, staying positive at a time like this. I mean, I think I told you about, I saw an interview over the weekend. A gentleman was standing out in front of his home after one of these wildfires in California, and he had lost both cars in the garage. His house was burned to the ground. Fortunately, his wife and his child had escaped, and he had escaped and then came back to see the ruin. But what really I took notice of was he said, well, it could have been worse. It always could have been worse. If someone's listening to this, there's a chance to retool, relaunch again. I think of my friends that own restaurants. Some of them are just, barely open or maybe even closed completely, and then trying to think whether they should relaunch or not. Again, fortunately, interest rates are low. People are out there trying to help small businesses to get started again. So I think it's a good time to be positive. And what did we talk about earlier? Staying grateful.
Staying grateful.
So
yes,
because
indeed.
gratitude does affect your attitude, and without a good attitude, you're not going to be very successful.
Yeah.
So it's a good time to stay positive.
I also like the word you used is pivot.
Yeah.
Seems like that's the big buzzword today is pivot. Pivot your business. Thanks so much. Hey, and also congratulations, you're a new board member here with BBB.
It's a great honor, and I really look forward to helping BBB as much as I can.
Well, we're delighted, and you sure are lucky to have Dave on our board.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back later with another episode of Leadership Speaks Volumes.